getting the train to Wales today, and then I'm going to go ride into the wilderness up in Wales, really. Spend the night up there. Got a route planned out. Got a basket on this one, old trusty basket. And basket and a wahoo, because this thing saves, I don't know, saves a minute over 40k. Aero. Oh, and a hooter. Sometimes you need a hooter. It's an anti-sheep device, because I'm going to Wales. Sun's out, it looks like a promising day. So yeah, the plan for the day, there's about 100 miles to Moel Prysgau, Bothy. So I'm going to see what's going on at that Bothy. Credit to Alex Ben for the route, thanks Alex. Well, it better be a good route, mate, otherwise there'll be trouble. I'm sure it's going to be a good route. And if that Bothy's full, there's another one, but that's another 50k, so that's plan B. Plan B is Lest Cumbach Bothy. It's pretty not good pronunciation there, but it's a Bothy I've been to before, so that's the plan. One Bothy or another. If not, I've got a 3-season bag, so I can just sleep anywhere, really. There we go. We're up in the forest. I nearly got there. 20 minutes out of Newport Station, and you get to this. It's beautiful. That's the end of the road. It's the end of the road, and now we have unpaved surface. What a view! Down into the valleys. So it's about 9 AM. There's nobody here, apart from some birds. And there's clouds in the valley below. Down through those trees there. There's clouds down there. And this is a fire road. And it's just gone from Risca to Quincarn, something like that. And I think there's some mountain bike trails and some downhill terrain, downhill course or something up here somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to join up with it or not, but this fire road, I think if I keep following it, it should go through the Quincarn mountain bike place and eventually to Pontypool. Ooh, it's a long way down to that valley. Did some serious climbing to get up here, and the only bad side is that there are these big metal gates that cross these fire roads, and you have to lift your bike over, and this is not a light bike. I guess it stops people on motorbikes coming and ruining all the trails. There you go. Oh, there's some, what's that? Some mountain bikers been up there. I think there's some gnarly trails around there. Some bird of prey up there. Yeah, I just had to get over that gate. What a pain. I don't think I can ride this bit because I don't have enough tread in my tyres to actually grip, so I'm going to have to walk. I feel like I'm riding fixed gear again. It's getting a bit hard going now. Trail ended, and there's this ancient kind of sheep trail or something, and a girt tree which has been toppled. It's extremely tranquil around here though. It's very quiet, nothing going on. Up there should be some actual trail for me to ride again. Right, I'm back on the road, but I did have to walk through a sheep pen or something where they feed them. Covered in shite. Covered in shite I am. Just my feet. Just my feet. I have to clean them off. Alright, been climbing. Got to the top. It was really thin and I don't really have enough gears, but I gave it a go. Now I'm here. There's mountain bikers hanging around. I've seen a few. Can hear some motorbikes as well. Can hear them in the distance. Some hovering birds going on. They're hovering about. So this road should take me to Pontypool, and then I'll be going kind of Blenarvan and down to Brinoir, is that how you call it? So I've just done about 6 kilometres of this rocky trail. It's quite flat along the top of the hill towards Pontypool, and then sped down the other side on this paved road, which was good. Did that the right way around. Always good to go up the gravelly rocky bit and down the paved bit. You can keep up your momentum a bit better that way. So now back on a trail. Hopefully this doesn't last too long, and then I might be actually in Pontypool. I might get a snack. I was literally just next to that main road a while back, right down at that level, and now the cars look like tiny little hamsters going along. Shiny little hamsters down there. So in about 4k's I'll be back down there, so I've got to do some descending now. Hopefully it's not too rocky. No tyre incidents so far. Tyres have all held up so far. Look. It's incredibly dry for a February as well. It's not rained in, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, so all the trails are pretty dry, which is lovely. Alright, just did 2k's of main road, which was deeply unpleasant. Deeply unpleasant. Now I'm on the family-friendly segregated cycle path from Pontypool to Blenarvan. Here we go. So just chilling out on this bit at the minute. Strikes me that I've got a very, very long way to go, and progress has been very, very, very slow. What's the stat saying? So I started riding 3 hours ago, and I've done 37k's. It's extremely slow, but I think my the amount of trail to tarmac road ratio is going to go down, so there's going to be a bit more of a faster route now to carry on. But it will be dark by the time I get to wherever I sleep. Alright, I'm at the Blenarvan World Heritage Site. Museum, brewery and visitor centre. It is boiling, absolutely roasting, so my pack is now full of the buff, leg warmers, arm warmers, thick gloves, insulated jacket. Just in summer mode now. Got legs out. Ew. I've just come past Blenarvan, the World Heritage coal mining place, and back on this rocky track, and I appear to be going towards that place I couldn't say. Brinoir, something like that. I could have gone on the main road, but I'm on this track instead. Seems to do the trick. Yeah, and then it's up towards Talabont on Usk via a mountain. So that'll be nice and slow for me. Just saw a tree with dental implants. Thinnest house ever behind me. Look how thin the house is. Look, I found some dangleberries. So I'm pretty pleased with the setup so far. The horn's been very successful in moving pedestrians. Yeah, it's pretty good. You wait, in like a year or so, it'll be the in thing to have a basket and a horn. Ooh, one-handed horn. Yeah. Basket and a horn and a big bag. By the way, I made that bag. I'm proud of that. Look, that bag. That's homemade. Alright, little stitcher I am. Got my stitching on. Made it up. Seems to be good. It's a perfect rectangle to fit into a walled basket, you see. There was nothing I could find that was of reasonable cost, so I made one. Anyway, progress. Been on the road 6.5 hours and I've done 94k. So that's not very good, is it? The entire route to the first Bothy is 170, so I've got 80k-ish to go. 80k to go, and that took me the best part of 6 hours to do the first 80k. I'll be at the Bothy at 9. Yeah, just still on my way to Sunny Bridge. It's pretty lumpy. But the speed's going up. Don't know why I've stopped, so I should probably keep going. Right, this should get me through. This should get me through for breakfast as well. Nice half loaf, and they're massive. Still got an hour or two of light. I'm on the military road to Tirabad. Decided not to go to Llandovery. I'm going to go over the big lump to Tirabad because it's an awesome road. Can't wait to get there. Here we are, we're in the firing range. Military firing range. Hopefully they're not firing on the weekend. But it's one hell of a road. Wow, the GoPro's not going to do this justice. But that's a heck of a landscape. It's a MOD training ground, so all those like clusters of trees and things must be sort of man-made things to assist with training. But this road that goes right the way through the military training ground is, wow, smooth, hardly any cars, great. No shops though. I need a petrol station because I don't think I've got enough supplies for the whole entire night and the morning. Wow. There's some automatic weapon fire going on. Can you hear it? So I'm just making my way westwards from Tirabad to the foot of Llynbrian, the reservoir, which I'm going to go round. I'm going to go round clockwise, round the west side of it. That's where I am, but it's going to be dark soon. I've just refueled at this place behind me, look, the Royal Oak. We've even got a fire inside. Village shop. It's getting a bit dull now, so I've got the lights on. And let's crack on. Here's my little glimpse of Llynbrian. Well, this isn't the actual bit, this is the road that goes to it, but it's going to be dark by the time I get there. This is my last little glimpse of probably the most beautiful bit of the route, really. Don't know how well the light's coming out on the camera. There's still a bit of light, but look at that. Nice. hear the water getting angry around those rocks, and then suddenly it's really calm down there, and then again getting a bit turbulent down there. But this all goes down that way from the big reservoir, which is up this road, which is where I'm headed. Thanks for joining me for tea. This is my nutritious tea. I have jam from the local shop and some bread, and then put that on there, and then I'm going to eat it. Getting quite hungry now. Bon appetit. So I just rode for another hour and a bit. This is the telephone box in the middle of nowhere. Always go left, I have done, but I've never been right. There's the phone box. I've just turned right at the phone box. Unknown road. So hopefully this is a nice fire road with no gates. Don't have to lift my bike up over any more gates, because that's really been hacking me off for the last few hours, picking my bike up the whole time. It's 8 o'clock at night, and I've been going for 12 hours and 2 minutes. I've done 170 kilometers, and this little path here goes down and what hopefully meets up with the Bothy, which is kind of down this hill here. So let's go and have a look. That's my first glimpse of it. Don't seem to see any smoke coming up the chimney. Let's see if there's any other adventurers in there today. That's my sleeping bag. Looks pretty empty to me. Sweet. Let's get in there. Good old trusty bike. It's not very muddy really. Seeing as it's done like 100 miles, that's a pretty clean bike for 100 miles. Just having a quick look around before I go to bed. Could sleep on this, couldn't you? That'd be a nice relaxing noise to sleep to. Sleep to the sound of the water. Oh. Nice. I don't have any water boiling kit at all, so I've got a litre and a bit of water, so that'll have to do me. There it is, nice new roof. That roof was put on fairly recently. Oh, right, here we go. Oh, sleeping mat. God damn. There's a whole bed. Are these people coming back? I better light some candles. Oh yes. Is that a fire poker? Yeah, get rid of that. Ah, there's a trowel. Wondered if there would be a trowel. Toilet paper, great. Baked beans. Oh man, baked beans! Where's the book? Where's the book? There should be a gas book somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe here. Nope. Wow, people have left a load of crap here, haven't they? Ugh. Blanket with something disgusting looking on it. And a broken shovel. Alright. Some of the things are in here, man. Pot noodles, foil, potatoes. Now, those potatoes are good. That's like, someone left them yesterday. Those potatoes are still good. Scotch whiskey, Highland single malt. Very nice. And some chilies. Weird. Some lemon juice. Sometimes you need some lemon juice in a bothy. Some strange looking white powder, which I'm going to say is sugar. I'm looking for a lighter, but there isn't one, but that's alright because I got some matches. Right, I've been out to gather some wood. It's really dry outside, so I got some dead stuff. I got some kindling. Yeah, to try and start a fire. We're cooking on gas. Alright, this should warm the place up, shouldn't it? Warm me up. And then I'll have a jam sandwich. And then I'll get a great night's sleep, hopefully. Alright, so I've got a good fire going. Getting it cosy in here. It's warming up quite nicely, so yeah, that'll probably burn for a bit and might be too hot, but you know, one last jam sandwich before the night ends, and then I'll get off to sleep. Shouldn't be, well, forecast was like 5 degrees at night, but we're in the middle of nowhere in Wales, so it's probably going to be 2 or 3 tonight, I think. So let's see what it's like in the morning. I'll probably just get up and head off straight away. Morning, it's about 7 o'clock, the sun's just come out. Well, it's just become light, the sun isn't out. Slept pretty well, yeah, not too bad. There was 2 occasions where I definitely heard humans outside, so I'm half expecting to go in the room next door and see people, but they're very quiet if they are. No, there can't be anyone else in it, but definitely like 11 o'clock at night, 20 past 11 it was, because I looked at my phone, flashlights and talking outside. Who comes around Bothy at that time of night and isn't interested in the Bothy? It's like, is this like a through route or something? People hiking at 20 past 11 at night? Don't quite understand it. Anyway, lights and talking, and I was prepared for people to come in, and then suddenly it disappeared. First, guess what's for breakfast? Jam sandwich. I just popped outside, it's colder outside. This room with the fire in, even though the fire went out like 7 hours ago, much warmer than the rest of it. There we go. It's like 2 stories, but only this bit has, this is double height, and then obviously you got like a mezzanine up there. It says caution fragile roof, use crawling boards. So obviously you can't get up there. Oh sweet, there's an old map. They've spelt it differently here. I'm pronouncing it Moel Prysgau. That looks like the cost of making it or something. The cost of something or other. Yeah, I can't quite tell. Anyway, I'm gonna go out go out and clean my teeth. This is what it looks like. Just surrounded in these tall, dark green trees. And evidence of moles. Got moles there, bikes there, got some nice fire, wood for the next people's fire. I better leave some kindling actually. I'll go and... The last people, they picked a load of this stuff for me, which was really nice. Picked a load of that stuff, left it inside next to the fire, and it was perfect kindling, so I'll go do the same. Gonna go clean my teeth. This looks like a little perch which lots of people have used to get water. So my route out of here is that way. That goes up to the fire road, the short way, and then the fire road's actually really quite easy. I was going along it thinking I could do this on 28C tyres, quite thin tyres on my like road bike or something. That wasn't too much of an issue at all. So really, if you wanted to come here, you could do it on a road bike. It's just the last, well, I don't know, maybe it is 5-10k or something on a fire road, but it's just, there's not massive rocks or anything. So there's a fire road that goes up there, and then main road down to Linbrian. I'm going to go the easy way around Linbrian to avoid having to climb over a load of fences, which was really annoying me yesterday. And then Llandovery is like right down the hill. So in Llandovery, there's a cafe there. Guys, I think I know why I heard people last night. There's a tent over here. I can't see any movement out of it yet. I can see something. No, that door's closed. Go sneak up on them, scare them. Actually, no, that'd be nasty. I'm not going to go disturb them. I made enough noise around them. If they wanted to say hello, they would have opened the door. But yeah, that's a one-man tent, isn't it? Don't even think you can get 2 people in there. So, pretty sure I heard at least 2 or 3 people last night. Anyway, they must be late risers. Escape from the Bothy. Look at this woodland. So beautiful. Oh, I just got out onto the fire road. Oh, so nice. I seriously cannot believe how lucky I've been with the weather this weekend. It's crazy. So from here you can just about see the little bridge that I was cleaning my teeth next to, remember? And then you climb up a zigzag track up onto this fire road, and that's not difficult terrain, you know. Get a road bike on that, just go slowly. There's a bit of nasty downhill, uphill to follow, but I'm ignoring that. Yeah, so we've got the sun's burning off the mist. You can see the sun burning off the mist as we speak. See the sun hitting the hillside there, and you got the mist just below it. It's just disappearing as soon as the sun comes out. as soon as the sun hits it. So this is some of the stuff I was doing last night in the dark that I obviously couldn't film. These are the fire roads going through the forest up here. You've got the trees either side, and you've got like a green mossy blanket on the floor underneath all the trees. Here's the reservoir then. This is Limbriant. They've been doing lots of forestry work around here, so it doesn't look as pretty as usual. Lots of trees being chopped down. But wow, there's no wind. I can hear a swan or something, or a goose. Yeah. Whoa, definitely need a coffee. It's been a long time since I had a coffee. Didn't have one the whole of yesterday, and I'm a caffeine addict, so West End Cafe. West End Cafe, it's godsend. There's Bikey, still going. I've got 7 hours to do 100k to get the last train from Newport to Bristol Parkway. Otherwise I have to ride it, which is an extra 50k, which on this thing takes about 3.5 hours. Major mechanical. I got news to bring you of a major mechanical. I didn't think I'd have to say this, but my horn is broken. It's broken. Ding! I fixed the horn. The reed came out of the horn and it was bobbling around in the hooter. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I managed to manhandle it and just stick the reed back in. So we're good again. Alright, last big hill. It's a pretty big one. Llangidir? Something like that. That's the top. That is the top. So I've got 3 hours, just over 3 hours to do 33k to get this train. So should be doable. Here we go. Filton Abbey Wood. I'm done. Knackered. Got to ride home from here now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like, you know. Hope it inspired some people to go and do some adventuring. Things you might not think of normally doing. That was a whole weekend. Slept out in a Bothy. Could have slept out anywhere really. But yeah, bit of an adventure. Alright, see you later.